Hello, I'm Andy Norman from Antek Automation and welcome to Quick Tips. Today, why so many AI tools leave you feeling cold and faintly cheated, and how to spot the rare ones that are actually worth your money and your time. Let me start by naming the experience because I know you've had it. You've tried the tools, the chatbots that fire back canned, robotic responses that don't quite answer what you asked, the voice assistants that sound like they're reading from a script written by someone who has never once set foot in your industry. The automation that somehow magically creates more work than it saves, so now you're doing your job and babysitting a tool. They all promised loudly to transform your business. And most of them ended up feeling like you'd hired a cheap, mediocre contractor who doesn't really get what you do and needs everything checked twice. There is a real reason for that feeling, and once you see it, you can't unsee it, and it'll save you a fortune. Most AI tools are not built for professionals who know their process inside out. They're built as output generators for novices. Let me say that again because it's the heart of it. They're built to spit out a finished looking thing for someone who doesn't know any better, rather than to slot intelligently into how an expert like you already works. So here's a distinction that matters, and I want you to use it as a filter from now on. There are output generators and there are process partners. An output generator hands you something generic and walks away, job done as far as it's concerned, and then you spend the next hour fixing it because it doesn't know your standards, your clients, your way. A process partner is different. It understands the steps you already take, the workflow you already have, and it quietly removes the friction inside those steps. It makes your existing process faster and smoother. It does not try to replace your judgment, it respects it. So when you're assessing any tool, before you buy, before you commit, ask 3 honest questions. First, does this fit how I already work? Or is it demanding that I bend my whole process to fit its way of doing things? Second, does it actually remove friction, or does it just move the friction somewhere else, so now I'm doing a different annoying task instead? Third, and this is the real test, once the shiny novelty is worn off in a fortnight, would I genuinely miss this if it vanished? If the honest answer is yes, it makes a real part of my day genuinely easier, that's a keeper. If it's just impressive, just clever, it will be gathering digital dust by next month. That second kind, the process partner, is the only kind I'm interested in building. So to recap, 1. Most tools are generic output generators built for beginners. 2. The good ones are process partners that fit how you already work. 3. Judge every tool by whether it actually removes friction. More on the blog. I'm Andy Norman. This has been Antek Automation. Find us at antekautomation.com.